Hey, thanks for listening to Car Talk. Now, if you're looking for stuff to listen to that doesn't insult your intelligence, there's a great app for your phone. It's NPR One. It's got hand-curated artisanal suggestions to help you find the best from public radio and beyond, with podcasts and news. NPR One is ready when you are. That's NPR ONE on your app store. Car Talk Plaza, something my brother should know a little bit about.
These are real ads placed in the Miami newspaper.
Okay.
And as we know, the people who live in Miami are not young. Everyone knows that. And these are personal ads.
Lots of the people aren't young, but I guess lots are too.
Here's
Go
one.
ahead. Start.
Male, 1922, high mileage, good condition, some hair, many new parts, hip, knee, cornea, and valves. Isn't in running condition, but walks well. Memories. I can usually remember Monday through Thursday. If you can remember Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, let's put our heads together. Serenity now. I am into solitude, long walks, sunrises, the ocean, yoga, and meditation. If you are the silent type, let's get together, take our hearing aids out, and enjoy quiet times together. This is good. Long-term commitment. Recent widow who has just buried fourth husband, looking for someone to round out a 6-unit plot. Dizziness, fainting, shortness of breath, not a problem.
6-unit plot.
Foxy lady, sexy, fashion-conscious, blue-haired beauty. 80s, slim, 5'4", parenthesis, used to be 5'7", searching for sharp-looking, sharp-dressing companion. Matching white shoes and belt, a plus. Murray Levine.
Those are beauties.
Those are beauties.
Well, no matter what age, you never stop looking for companionship.
Of course.
Anyway, if you have a question about your car or anything else, the number to call is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-278-255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, guys. This is Sarah from Waterloo.
With an H?
With an H.
Hi, Sarah.
Waterloo.
Waterloo, Iowa.
Oh, Iowa, that Waterloo. You know where the other Waterloo is?
It's in France, isn't it?
It's in Belgium, actually.
Yeah, but isn't there one in New York State?
Well, I know there's one out west where we lost a battle. But
Oh.
Isn't there? Isn't that like Custer's? I don't know. My history teacher's
No,
kill me.
that's a little bighorn or something. But that's all right, Sarah. Let's just go right to your question.
No, but it does bring out the fact how little we all know about history because we just don't give a darn.
Well, I'm a history person, so this is going to reflect poorly on me.
Oh, you're going to be fired.
Yeah.
You don't teach history, do you?
No, but I'm a soon-to-be college graduate.
Now, I'm not. I hate to alienate an entire group all at one time.
No, you don't. you never have hated
I have to say that every history teacher I've ever bumped into.
Go ahead.
Every history teacher I've ever bumped into is strange, I'll say. And they all have to coach something in high school because it's like.
No. So you got it backwards.
Scraping.
The first job is to coach, and you say, "What? Can you teach anything?" No.
No. All right. You do history. That's exactly where all my history teachers came from.
Yeah.
I don't want to name any names, but my
right.
history teacher was a complete moron, and he was the coach of something.
Yeah.
So you're right. They hire him as a coach. Okay, you can play baseball. Great. Teach history. He says, "What's that?" Shut up.
So read the book, stay a chapter ahead of the
Read the
kids.
book, stay a chapter ahead, give them a test when you feel like it, that's it.
Okay.
And you just majored in this, huh, Sarah?
No, I'm a Spanish major.
Oh, good. Okay. What do you know about Spanish history?
I know quite a bit about Spanish history.
You do?
Okay, well,
what was the Spanish-American War all about?
The Spanish-American War was that we wanted Texas. And no, the Spanish-American War is that we wanted Cuba.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, I know.
See, my brother knows history. How do you know history?
I used to teach history.
Oh, yeah? What'd you coach, soccer? Tiddlywinks.
Coached the chess team.
The chess team. All right, Sarah, come on. What do you really want here? We can't waste time.
My poor car has so many dents and dings in it from being parked in college car lots for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And I saw this device,
Oh.
which looks like 3 suction cups with a bar across.
Yeah.
And then a turnstile to apply torque,
Yeah.
which supposedly will pop out all the dents.
Yeah.
And it's $20 in a store, and I can afford $20.
How can you go wrong?
And I was wondering if you have seen this device.
It doesn't
and if you
matter.
can tell me if this device will work.
It doesn't matter either.
I think the one I've seen on TV is called Pops a Dent.
Yeah,
Not
it's
to be
the same
confused with
device
the
you've seen on
toothpaste.
TV, only I've seen it in a store, which means I don't have to pay shipping and handling.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the shipping and handling is $19.95. We were just discussing that before the show. $19.95 for the product, and they get you for another $19.95 for shipping and handling.
It doesn't matter if it works or not, because the whole idea is just so good that you'll have fun doing it. It'll probably work a few times at least.
I've got a lot of dents.
Well, how many dents would it have to work on to make you feel like you got $20 worth?
Hell, 3.
Sure, maybe even 1. I mean, if you went anywhere and asked someone to get rid of a dent, they wouldn't be able to do it for $20.
That's true.
Buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, we need someone to buy it. We need feedback.
We need feedback because I've seen it on TV too, and it's brilliant.
Well,
It's
there are 2 styles to the best of my knowledge.
the one I've seen is 2 suction cups with the big handle on the front when you crank it up.
Right,
and boom.
and it plays Pop Goes the Weasel, like a hurdy-gurdy.
Exactly. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Whoever came up with the idea deserves your $20,
Yeah.
whether it works or not.
Well, I mean, like I said, there's one that works on just suction cups, I believe, that just applies suction to the
The other
area.
one you have to drill holes in the
No,
fence.
the other one applies an adhesive to the dent.
Yeah, this one uses an adhesive with this, like the suction cup thingies, and then you apply the torque, and
Yeah.
it's supposed to pop the dents out.
Yeah, I'm just worried that the adhesive may pull the paint off. Then you're in deep doo-doo.
It also gives me something to take the adhesive off. I mean, it's this
Oh, you won't have to.
totally
It'll be
self-contained
stuck to the
kit.
paint. Well, I don't know. I mean, you'll have to try it. Understand that it's not going to work on any dent where the metal has been bent. Metal stretches. If you were to take a flat piece of sheet metal and push on it hard enough, you would deform it. And you would never be able then to get that back to its original shape. Once you've stretched it and you've gotten it beyond what's called the elastic region,
Okay.
no dent genie or pops a dent or whatever it is going to work on that. And it may make it look ugly. Have you considered adding more dents to make the car uniform?
No, it's a nice car. It's a Taurus. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I
think you should go for it.
See,
What the heck?
my suspicion is based on practically nothing. It probably will work better the bigger the dent.
Okay.
Yeah, the little dimples.
The little dimples, forget it.
Yeah.
You fill those in with Bondo.
Yeah. After you're done, this car will look really good at night. Sarah,
Yeah, in the rain.
for $19.95,
Let us know.
You can't go wrong.
Okay.
Give it a shot. If nothing else, you should get a few good laughs out of it. Thanks for your call.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, any other questions about product evaluations you'd like to ask us? The number is 1-800.
1-888-CAR Talk. Oh, that's 888-278-255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Byron calling from Waltham.
Waltham, Mass.
Yes.
Hi, Byron.
What's up?
Well, I'm going to be married in October.
Me
And-
too, I hope. Still.
And my fiance and I have decided that you guys get to decide among 2 options for what we drive away in from the church.
I got it. You both have a car, and you're going to get rid of one of them.
Well, she wants to get rid of mine,
And you want to get rid of hers.
and I wouldn't mind getting rid of hers.
Okay, it doesn't matter what the cars are. Get rid of yours. And that's the end of that story.
That's right.
That's it. Okay, next call.
So what do you drive?
Well, I drive a 1996 Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. It's a 4x4.
Okay.
And the other option is actually not her car, although I do want to get rid of her car. The other option, she wants to drive away from the church in, a Rolls-Royce limousine or some other limousine or a fancy car, and she doesn't think that the Tacoma is appropriate.
Oh, so you really did mean drive away from the church in.
Yes,
You're not really going to get rid of a car.
that's right. So it's the getaway car from the church.
Yeah, man, you are up against it.
Yeah, not only are you up against her,
Right.
but you are up against what's called the marital-industrial complex.
That's right.
Because there's a whole industry, if you've been privy to this Brides magazine business and all the other workings behind the scenes,
And if you haven't been, you soon will be.
there are forces at work which are incomprehensible. The scope and depth of them are frightening, and you can't fool around. If she wants the Rolls Royce, do it.
Yeah. We have a chapter in our wonderful book titled...
Wait a minute. We have a wonderful book?
Yeah, we do. and the title of the chapter is The Cinderella Syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And this is it. I mean, think about Cinderella, and the Rolls Royce is the equivalent of the beautiful stagecoach with the horses and
Carriage,
the pumpkins.
I think they called it.
Carriage, whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Rolls Royce is. And everything is Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing that any of us can do about it.
Or should do. I don't think you want to mess, and it's, especially not with a Tacoma 4x4.
Well, I think we should do something about it because it's been thrust upon us by the marital-industrial complex.
No, we should as men do something
We
about
should.
it.
It's not you individually.
Not this October.
No.
Because you'll regret this the rest of your life.
You don't think I should try and advance the cause because I'll get myself in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, no, leave it to the next guy.
Yeah. I think you want to get out of trouble.
That's right.
So bring up the subject yourself. Don't wait till she asks you. Tell her that you've been thinking about it and you realize what a stupid idea the Tacoma was.
Yes.
And if you're the luckiest guy in the world, she'll say, "Hun, you know what? I thought about it. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to use the Tacoma, we'll use it." At which point you can jump up and say, "Yippee!" But don't count on it, Byron. There's about a 1 in a million chance.
I know. I think she's going to be vindicated here, and we'll be driving away in a limousine.
It looks that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a wonderful day whenever it is.
Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Art in Camino, California.
Hi, Art.
Hey, I got a F250, a Ford F250 pickup.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
150,000 miles on it, and I got a steering problem that I think it's dangerous.
Okay.
I went down to the co-op a couple of weeks ago, picked up a pallet of fertilizer, got back on the freeway, got it up to about 50, and boy, that truck wanted to go all over the road. I'd make a little tiny, change of direction on the steering wheel, and woo, off it'd go in one way.
Wow.
Correct it back the other way, off it'd go the other way.
And it didn't do this on the way to picking up the fertilizer, I presume.
No, and it hasn't done it with other pallets of fertilizer. Now, these pallets are about 2,700 pounds.
Oh.
Had it rained before you picked up that pallet?
No. Now, I have a hint. I had new shocks put on it this winter because it was getting kind of bouncy. And so I got the new shocks put on, and it was still kind of bouncy. So I went back to the local mechanic that put the shocks on, and there's a little sign on the door that says out of business.
All right, come back next
All
week.
people with lifetime guarantees. Ha!
At this point, I'm asking you guys, is it a possibility that if the shocks are inadequate or worn,
No.
that it could cause the steering to be erratic?
It could, but it's not the case in this case.
Well, this
In my
thing,
humble opinion.
this F-250 is supposed to be able to carry 3/4 of a ton of stuff.
That's about 2,700 pounds.
Which is, yeah. So, I mean, the thing is, when you put a big load in the back like you did,
Yeah.
you are changing the alignment. I mean, because what you're doing is you're lifting the front wheels off the ground, and the reason it's tracking so peculiarly is you're changing the caster angle. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's why it seems like you can't handle it, because you can't.
No.
What you need to do is pile some manure on the roof.
Oh.
You need to balance out the load.
You got to even it off. But, I mean, I'm curious that you claim that you have carried these pallets of fertilizer in the same place in the truck before without experiencing this problem.
That's correct.
And you're going to is that your final answer?
I'm going to stick to that.
Well, I mean, I'd have to recommend that you lessen the load. Would you consider? Wait. Would you consider putting some of the load in the bed of the truck and the rest in a trailer.
Oh, that's a pain. A guy wants a pickup truck because you can pick up stuff in it.
Art needs an F-350.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You hit the right point.
Tell the little woman that. Yeah, that's
they did in a front end alignment. At the time, the same bonehead that put on the wrong shocks did a front end alignment. Would that have any effect?
If the front,
that could well
if
have
the alignment were
something
out,
to do with
if
it.
the alignment were out, then in fact the handling problem you have would be exacerbated by putting a load in the back,
and made worse even.
So that may be what it is. The shocks wouldn't have anything to do with it.
No.
So I would go and get the alignment checked. That may make it good enough.
Now, what if I went in there with a pallet of fertilizer in the back and had them align it that way? What's that going to do to the handling when I'm not?
Well, then the other 99.9% of the time that you drive it, it's going to handle poorly.
That's a really lousy idea.
That stinks, Art.
Okay.
But start looking around for a 350.
Oh, man, I'd love it.
We know that. See you later,
go
man.
for it, man.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
calling.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Do you remember last week's puzzler?
No. Give me a little hint. Refresh my memory, will you?
All right. I here you go.
Yeah.
You remember when you were a kid and Uncle Nunzio used to take you out with him when he went out on his collections?
Yeah, that was one tough newspaper route he had. I'm telling you. What do you have to do to get those readers to pay up?
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, after he did his collections, he would always have what?
Bruised knuckles?
What else?
Envelopes full of money? Hear us say it. This is NPR.
We'd like to thank our podcast sponsor, Tire Rack. There are some pretty dumb things you can do to your car. How do I know? I've done just about all of them. But with TireRack.com, at least you'll get your tires right. At TireRack.com, you can view tire test results and user ratings and reviews to help you pick the right tires for your car. TireRack.com has more than 1 million tires in their warehouse, so they're not just trying to sell you what they've got sitting around like we would. And you can have your tires delivered to a local recommended installer near you in as little as 1 business day. TireRack.com. Find, deliver, install. Smarter. Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about what? Cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. And this was from the envelope series. Do I have an envelope series? And anyway, here's how it went.
You do now.
I'm going to give you $1,000 in $1 bills.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you an unlimited supply of envelopes.
That's all right. You can keep the envelopes. I'll see you later.
Sit down. Now, I'm going to ask you for various amounts of money, whole numbers of dollars between 1 and 1,000. So I could ask you for like $684 or $313, right?
Yeah.
Well, your job is to put those dollar bills in the envelopes in such a manner that no matter how many dollars I ask you for, you could give me a combination of envelopes containing that exact amount.
Yeah.
You got it?
Got it.
So if I say I want X, you say here's envelopes A, B, C, and D, and their contents equal X. You with me?
I'm with you.
And the challenge was the following. We had to do it using the fewest number of envelopes. So the question is, what's the fewest number of envelopes and how much money would you put in each one?
All right. I don't have any idea. I haven't given this any thought.
What a surprise.
I didn't give it any thought because I didn't remember it. But I have something that jumped into my mind. 1.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, this is good.
4.
Exactly. In the first 9 envelopes, you're going to put $1, $2 in the next one,
Yeah.
$4 in the next one, 8
in the next
16, 32, 64, 128, and 256. That's 9 envelopes.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you add all those up, 256 plus 128,
Yeah.
that's $511. So if
I'm going to put the
and
rest
you're
in
going to
my
take the rest.
pocket.
So if I ask you for any amount up to $511, you would give me some combination of those envelopes. And if I ask you for $511,
I'll give you
you'd
all
give me
of them.
all of them. What do I put in the next envelope?
Everything else.
$489.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you can give me any amount of money that I ask for. For example, if I ask for, say, $671,
Yeah.
you would give me the envelope that had $489, plus you'd give me another $182. But we know you can give me $182 because by
I could
having
do
the
that
envelopes
before.
set up the way they are, you can give me anything between $1 and $511.
Right. I like it.
Cute, eh?
Sure.
If I asked you for 1,000, what would you do?
I'd run off.
I thought so. So who's our winner?
Our winner this week is Jay Macro from San Juan Capistrano, California. And for having his answer selected at random from among all the correct answers that we got, Jay is going to get a $26 gift certificate to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com, with which he can get a copy of our CD. Doesn't anybody screen these calls? Calls about cars and animals. By the way, these are real animals we're talking about. You know, llamas, dogs, goats, Taurus. Not just irate callers.
Anyway, we'll have a brand new puzzler coming up in the third half of the show, so don't go anywhere. In the meantime, if you have a question about your car, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Ben. I'm calling from the great city of Chicago.
Ben?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you,
Hi, Ben.
I'm doing good.
What's happening?
All right. Well, the situation is this. I'm looking to buy a car.
Uh-huh.
But I got basically two problems.
Yeah.
First, I'm a new PhD, which means I have no money.
Right.
And I have no common sense.
And what is your field of
money,
expertise?
No
Exactly.
common sense.
What is your PhD in?
It's in geography. I see.
Isn't that pretty much a closed? I mean,
Well,
except for some
I-
plate
I'm-
tectonics. I mean, what the hell's happening on a microscopic scale?
What I want to know is how do you write a dissertation in geography? I mean, come on.
You're starting to sound like my parents. Anyway.
Go ahead.
You got no money,
so-
no common sense, and you want to
No money, no common sense. But being in Chicago, I have a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
And this friend of a friend claims he can pick up old police cars for real cheap. And
The old police car trick, yes.
right, and we're talking like Crown Victorias or Capri Classics.
Yeah.
Or Caprice Classics.
Caprice Classics,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Somewhere $400 to $1,200.
Well, I mean, to tell you the truth, that if you want a substantial car, I mean, those police cars are not bad.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes, they
Not
are.
bad.
Why?
Well, actually, it's a trade-off because typically when you buy a used car, you want one with low mileage.
Mhm.
Police cars typically have very low mileage. I mean, they don't go very, very far. On the other hand, the engines have the equivalent of 500,000 miles on them because they've all been stopped in front of the donut shop or hiding behind some pole somewhere where these guys drank coffee and ate donuts. So, and with the engine running, because in the summer you got to have the air conditioning on, in the winter you got to have the heater on. So the engines are complete garbage, but the rest of the car is usually in very good shape because it's hardly used.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're prepared to throw another $1,000 in and buy a junkyard engine, I'd say it's not a bad idea.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, I think you just have to bear in mind that the engine is really, seriously, the engine is not going to be in good shape because they do have the equivalent of 300,000 or so miles on them.
Mhm.
But if the car is that cheap, $1,000, so you go out to the junkyard and you get an engine and you have someone drop it in there for you.
It'll be on one of those other police cars that got wrecked.
Yeah.
And it has 350,000 miles on it. But you can take somebody with you that perhaps knows a little bit about cars, and you can a lot can be ascertained by listening to an engine and looking at what's coming out of the tailpipe while it's running, because you can run these cars, I imagine. And it'd be worth even paying somebody, if you didn't have a friend that had this knowledge, paying some mechanic.
Pay someone to be your friend.
Buy a friend to come with you.
Okay.
Hey, Ben, best of luck.
Okay, thanks a lot.
See ya.
See you later. Bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Liz. I'm calling from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Hi, Liz.
How you doing?
Fine, thanks. I have a stinky car problem. I have a Honda Accord, and a smell that I would say is similar to BO and something dead happens only when the sunroof is open and I'm in motion.
Oh,
Huh?
really?
Yes, and it goes away when I roll the windows down.
Wait. If the windows are up
Right,
and the sunroof is open
right, and I'm in motion.
and you're in motion, you get the smell.
Yes.
If you leave the sunroof open but open the windows as well, the smell goes away.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, it may be going
I
away
know exactly what it is.
because
I got
have you been in her car?
I've got such an elegant solution to this.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. In fact, I'll leave the room.
When did you spill the stuff?
Nothing. It happened. It acutely came on 2 weeks ago.
It did?
Yeah.
Was it after a rainstorm?
No.
No. She's giving me all the wrong answers.
Yeah, go ahead. Now you know how I feel.
Was it right after a hot day when you had the air conditioning running?
No.
Go ahead. You got 5 more questions before you slash your wrists.
Well, I don't know what the smell is, but I know why she's getting it under these circumstances. There's something in the carpet.
Okay.
You open the sunroof. What happens? As we know, the Bernoulli effect immediately.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And whatever is in the car gets
Because we won't
sucked.
explain what the Bernoulli principle is, but suffice it to say that it is drawing whatever air is in the car out through
through the sunroof.
the sunroof.
Right. It's sucking the air right up past your
My
nose. Right?
Okay.
And you smell it.
Yeah.
When you open the windows, there's so much air now that the smell is diluted. And you don't smell it
right.
anymore.
You don't get the Bernoulli effect anymore. You get the Gumbatz effect.
Yeah, exactly.
So why doesn't it smell when I get in the car and it's been closed like all night long, with windows rolled up and everything?
It will eventually, I predict.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
And I think it's mold.
Ew.
And I think it's from water that got into the car.
From the night that you left the sunroof open.
Yeah, right.
You didn't mention that, did you? Yeah, she's laughing.
No, she didn't do that.
Yeah, you did, huh?
No, I didn't.
You could have.
She didn't do
I
that.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
So what can I do?
Do you have? You're in Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
Is there? You know, we used to have around here one of these Army Navy stores where they sold surplus stuff.
Uh-huh.
You need to go to one of these places and buy a flamethrower. Because there's almost nothing that will kill mold spores
Oh, no.
except flames in bleach
Bleach does it.
and intense sunlight.
Oh.
But if it really is mold, and we've had people send us in all kinds of remedies, none of which have ever worked what I consider satisfactorily. The only thing that ever has worked is bleach, which you can't put on the rug because it'll discolor it, or removing the rug, or at least exposing the interior of the car to intense direct sunlight.
See, I suspect that you have a leak somewhere.
Okay.
Like a windshield.
Like a windshield, exactly. And that's where the moisture came from that caused the mold.
Okay, I have a question. Maybe this is the source.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
My newly wedded husband
Oh,
was eating a banana and threw the peel down on the carpet, like maybe a month ago,
nah.
and then began to step on it on accident.
He's an animal.
Yes.
Yes, and you know what kind of an animal he is? He's a monkey. He's eating bananas. No, I don't think that would have caused it.
No.
Give him a kiss and tell him you're sorry.
nice try.
Tell him you're sorry you blamed him.
That's right.
Good luck, Liz.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye-bye. You'll never get rid of that smell. Hi. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Stephan, and I live in Jackson, Wyoming.
Hey, Stephan, what's happening, man?
Well, I'll tell you, I got this 83 Chevrolet half-ton with a 305, and it knocks and pings like the world is going to end. And I went to my somewhat trustworthy mechanic, and he had a cure for this, and he came out with a coffee pot of water, and he took the cover off my air filter, and he poured this water down before he did it, he told me he was going to pour it down the carburetor.
Yeah. Amazing. And you let him do it?
No, well, I didn't know. I said, hey, wait a minute, you're not going to do that. And he said, trust me, it'll stop the pinging.
Now, see, it all has to do with the equipment. The coffee pot
Yeah.
was a dead giveaway that this was a
Mickey Mouse.
A Mickey Mouse remedy. If, however, he had come up with some contraption that said Snap-on or Sun Equipment on it, and he then proceeded
Which was filled with water.
and he then proceeded to pour water down the carburetor, you would think that this was something that was legitimate.
No,
huh?
I was under there with him, and he revved the engine like crazy.
Yeah.
I
Right.
thought the engine was going to blow up. And he said, no, keep doing this until it stops.
Till the engine stops? Or?
No, it's like till the knocking stops or the engine blows up, I didn't know what he meant.
So he revs up the engine and he slowly pours water into the carburetor.
Yeah.
And?
Well, it went away for like a week.
Sure.
But I wasn't sure whether I should keep doing this or not. And now I field the question to you. I say, would you do this to your own car?
No, I wouldn't do it to mine, but I would do it to my brother's. And I have done it on many occasions.
And I wouldn't use a coffee pot either. I like a plastic jug myself.
Well, I use a what do they call those things? A lawn, a sprayer, a bug sprayer thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you can pour water down the throat of the carburetor or into the throttle body of even a fuel injected car to break up carbon deposits on the pistons. In fact, water injection has been used for decades, maybe even years,
tens of years, maybe.
On various engines, especially diesels, to smooth out the flame propagation and also to cut down on carbon buildup and actually break down carbon and kick it out the tailpipe. So,
and it's not going to do any harm because one of the products of combustion is water anyway.
You obviously you drive a lot in the mountains. You live where there are mountains.
Yeah.
And do you use the cheapest, lowest octane gasoline you can buy, like that 81 octane junk?
No. I found that if I use the expensive stuff, it's less finicky, and it runs better.
Yeah. Well, that's what the more expensive stuff is for.
Is that gas treatment a farce? Those little red bottles that you put in your tank?
Yeah, the little red bottles.
Does that do anything?
Well, if you open the bottles and pour them in, it helps a little bit. No, sometimes those things help, and they're not going to help this condition, which is carbon buildup on the pistons. There's almost nothing that's going to clean that up.
Really?
Some of those things do break down deposits that are on the valve train, which can cause the valves to hang up. But I've never seen any one of them really have much of an effect on the carbon. That carbon that builds up on those pistons is harder than steel.
Yeah.
So, you can try this, and in fact, this has been used, but I would try making sure that the timing is right, the engine's timing is correct, the exhaust gas recirculation valve is working, because on an 83, it's possible that it fell off 4 or 5 years ago, and you don't even know it.
I would know.
Yeah. So ask your mechanic to check that thing, because that can make a big difference. And also, you should make sure that you're not using 10W40 motor oil.
Really?
Is that what you use?
I think 1030. It's a little thinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1030 is the stuff to use in that engine.
There are additives in 10W40 which also will make your engine ping.
Really?
So any one of those things could be the culprit. But in the meantime, how many cup coffee pot did he use? Like an 8-cupper?
No, I was like a little 4. It was a clean coffee pot.
Sure.
It was.
No, that's good.
It was just like a little 4-cupper from like a mini one.
Of course, you realize that the pinging is going to get worse as the weather gets hotter.
Why's that?
I don't know why, but
I don't want to know about that.
You don't want to know.
Because the pinging is a function of the combustion chamber temperature, and the temperature of the combustion in the cylinder is a function of the outside air temperature. You got to fix this because it's going to wreck your engine.
Okay.
Well, no matter what it takes, fix it.
Huh.
And the next time, try pouring coffee in there instead of just water. Decaf,
right.
I think decaf works best.
All right.
I think cappuccino.
Good luck, Stephan.
Hey, thank you.
All right, see ya.
Good luck.
Bye-bye. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to take a little break. You ready?
Yes, in fact, I would like a break. I'm feeling the need to clear my head.
Doesn't the fact that I can already see in one ear and out the other mean it's already pretty clear in there? I mean, even from here I can see all the way through.
Yeah. We'll be back with more of your car questions and a brand spanking new puzzler in just a minute. Clear this, buddy.
Please stay tuned.
Got myself together, ready for some action. I drove to her place thinking satisfaction. Pulled up, and just before she turned her back, she said, "Baby, where's your Cadillac?"
This is what I'll do. I'll get some easy credit and a big fat debit. Baby, I'll be back in my big black shiny Cadillac.
And even though Eskimos run to catch the next ice floe whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.
Thanks for listening to Car Talk. Now, NPR has a brand new podcast for you to check out. It's called Embedded. Each week, Embedded takes you to a different place out in the world, searching for the people behind a headline. This week, Hear about addiction from a drug house in rural Indiana, ground zero for an unexpected HIV crisis. Listen and subscribe to Embedded now at npr.org/podcast and on the NPR One app. Support for Car Talk comes from LearnVest. LearnVest is an online financial advice company focused on empowering people nationwide to make smart decisions with their money. If you want to know how aggressively to pay down your student loans, LearnVest can help. If you want to know how much you should put aside for saving or contribute to your retirement account, yep, they are on it. If you're a mechanic wondering how many phony clutch jobs you'll have to sell to land that 45-foot Sea Hunter Sport fishing boat, they can help. They'll create a custom financial plan and pair you with a financial planner to help keep you on track. To see a sample plan and get a $50 credit, go to learnvest.com/car. Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzle.
I can hardly wait. And I'm going to remember this one. I know I am. I don't know what it is, of course, but I'm going to remember it.
You know what would help you remember it? If you got the answer.
Right now.
No, not even right now. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe
if you worked on it.
Worked on it.
And got the answer.
That's it.
Okay. So
okay. I will try to do that.
This was sent in by a fellow named Mark Sylvia, and I don't know where he's from.
Sylvia?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Mark. I got that.
And I didn't really have to change too much. He did a pretty good job.
He's a BS artist, right?
It used to be that when we changed into or out of daylight savings time, you had to manually change all the clocks and appliances in your house. Now, many of them are wired into sources that change them for us. So, for example, you change your wall clock and your microwave clock, but your computer, your cell phone, your cable TV clocks automatically show the newly changed time without your having to do anything, right?
Yeah.
There is, however, a certain clock in my house that is not wired into anything. In fact, it runs on a battery, and it reads correctly all the time without my having to change it every spring and fall at the time changes. Now, the question is, how does it do this? And the hint is, I didn't have one of these when I lived in Kansas. Now, if you think you know the answer, write it on the papers for a veterinarian-approved 3-year-old 13.2 hand amateur riding level show pony. With good disposition, fun-loving personality, and a smooth gait. This is for the grandkids, you know. And send it to Puzzler Tower. Someone might send us one of these. What the hell would we do? If we get one, it's going in your office. Anyway, send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238.
Or you can email us your answer from cartalk.com.
But call us right now if you have a car question. The number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-2278-255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hey, guys, this is Ricardo from Gold River, California.
Ricardo.
Hey.
Gold River.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Well, it's east of Sacramento. Little suburb. Little planned residential community.
How nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Planning is good, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So what's up?
Well, I got a Dodge Dynasty, and my problem's a little unique, I think. I've got...
Wait, what's a nice guy like you doing, driving a Dodge Dynasty?
I had a feeling you'd ask that question, and my retort is, I love the car.
Do you really?
I love the car. It's roomy. It's run like a charm. I haven't had any problems with it. It's what's working for me. But anyway, my problem is this. I've got front side windows, both driver's side and passenger side, that roll down easily enough, but they're almost impossible to roll up, especially in the wintertime when it's cold.
These are manual windows?
Manual windows.
With a crank.
Absolutely. And you know what? I've broken a couple of those cranks.
Yeah.
Along the way.
Mm-hmm. And what have you tried? You've tried silicone spray on the channels. What else have you tried?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I've just tried Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know?
You just keep pushing until the handle breaks.
That's right.
And you go out and buy new handles. Maybe it's the handles that are defective.
It seems to be temperature related because in the summertime when it's hotter than heck out here, you know, you can roll them up pretty easily. Not easily, they're still a little stiff, but in the wintertime, it's like impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's got to really take it apart.
Yeah, what's happened is that there's a mechanism in there to which the handle's created called the window regulator. And there's a spring and all that, which is supposed to help push the window up. And
it's a great little mechanism.
It's a big gear, actually. When you turn the thing, actually turning a gear and a scissors-type mechanism to which the glass is attached. Mm-hmm. And it's probably worn out. There are plastic bushings on it that are worn out. Mm-hmm. And who knows why it's being affected in cold weather. But you're going to have to take the thing apart and either replace them or at the very least grease them up.
Mm-hmm. When the window starts going up, does it start going up cockeyed?
No.
It goes up straight but stops moving.
That's right.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, that's
because
good.
At least it means the glass has not become separated from the regulator, which is a common problem and not so easy to...
Uh-huh.
And it also means that when the thing finally does break, the glass will fall straight down.
That would be great.
and not get caught.
And not get caught sideways.
All the pieces in nice little even rows. How do you get to it? Take off the panel?
You take off in a door panel. Yeah. There are a bunch of screws that hold the armrest on or whatever, and you know how to get the handle on and off because all the times you've broken it, you must have figured out how to get the handle.
Oh, yeah, I'm an expert now.
On and off. And you take that thing off. There are a bunch of little push pins that hold the door panel to the door frame.
Yeah.
And then there's a piece of plastic in there, which you're going to remove. That's the thing that keeps the wind noise out, drafts. And you're going to operate the window, and you're going to say, I can't tell what's wrong with it, but on everything that moves, you're going to put grease.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll say, wow, this is just like a brand new car, and it'll work like a dream.
That would be good.
See you later.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Seth calling from Springville, New York.
Hey, Seth, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I got a 1977 Ford LTD2.
No kidding. Gee, I think I may have one. Oh, I had an LTD, a real one.
A real one.
Yeah. But the LTD2 was a littler car.
The problem isn't that it runs great, because it runs great.
Oh, good.
But I need to blow it up. I'm working on a film project, and a little short film, and the scene calls for the car to do a, quote, lawn job, and then the car is exploded in a sort of, mushroom cloud explosion. And I'm wondering if you guys have any advice on steps I should take to, prevent it from exploding the house near where it's going to blow up, and also from having things leak all over the place.
Yeah. The legal department is online to you. They say, you tell this guy anything, you're fired.
we have a licensed pyrotechnic. I got a guy from the fire company.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's good.
But they're just like pyromaniacs. They don't really know much about.
So this thing's going to drive onto your lawn.
Well, not my lawn. I found somebody else's lawn.
Of course.
Your father-in-law's lawn. Okay, so it's driving onto somebody else's lawn.
Right.
And then it's going to get blown up.
That's right.
And you're going to really blow it up.
We're going to really blow it up.
I mean, Hollywood does this stuff all the time. So this is a movie.
Right, but I don't have a Hollywood budget,
This is a home movie.
This is independent, low budget style.
Well, we got a couple of relatives in them.
Yeah, but they won't do it unless there are bodies in the car.
That's right. But I mean, the big question is, I don't want it to blow up the house, and I figured I'd take the gas tank and put a boat tank in it or something like that. And I'm just wondering if there's some way I should drain the gas lines, or, I want to do whatever I can to minimize randomness, let's say.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, neither of us has ever even set off a cherry bomb.
What?
Oh no, we
My brother maybe has.
Oh, there you go.
I have never. The biggest explosion I've ever been involved in is a firecracker.
No, how about the time that carburetor blew up in your face and burned your eyebrows off? You forgot that?
Well, I didn't actually do that.
Right. It did it to you.
To me. So any advice we give you is completely
useless.
bogus.
Yeah, and it would be akin to the advice we gave to the fellow with the cattle trailer a few years ago.
Yeah.
When he wanted to know about how to operate the brakes. We knew nothing about that.
And
we gave him a 15-minute answer. And we've had you on the line now for about 10 minutes. But we don't know anything about what you're trying to do except that it's likely to result in personal injury. And we happen to know, and property damage, and we happen to know some very good attorneys we can put you in touch with. Have you ever considered using a scale model and doing something, a la King Kong? You know how they
Yeah.
Right.
So there you go. You could save the car.
I don't know. I don't know if I could make it look good enough. I'm not Lucas and Company.
Well, you might not be able to. But
Seth,
we don't
I wish we could give you some advice.
We have to go on record as saying we can't give you any advice. But we're dying to know what happens and if you'll be called Lefty after that.
And how far from here is Springfield, New York? We want to come and see you do it.
Springfield's about 8 hours away. Far end of the state, western New York.
Yeah, we're happy that we're that far away. Send us a videotape.
Well, we'll probably hear something, but we might not see it.
Good
Seth.
luck, and make sure if you do this that we're do it on a weekend when we're out of town.
You got it.
See you, Seth.
Take care.
Good luck.
Woo! Oh. That could have been dangerous if you had opened your big mouth.
It's still going to be dangerous, and I hope he gets professional help of all kinds. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Pam from Ann Arbor.
Hi, Pam.
Pam, how nice to hear from you.
It's been so long.
It has been a long time. Are you a college professor or a student?
Neither.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
are you a lawyer or a politician?
No.
Okay, what's up?
Okay. Until recently, my husband and I had two cars, a Subaru station wagon and a 1990 Honda Civic. The Honda Civic was totaled by an SUV, and so at this point we need a new second car. So the way I look at it is, the Subaru is our A car. We drive all the time, and the Honda Civic was our B car. And I think we just...
You'd like to switch positions now.
Wait.
You're getting ahead here.
My husband and I have a disagreement about this.
I see. Your husband wants to buy a Jeep, and you want to make the Subaru car B.
You absolutely the opposite.
The opposite?
Yes. I think, look, we hardly ever use a B car. Let's not spend a lot of money on a second car. Let's get a Honda Accord or a Toyota Camry. Just make sure it has, something with airbags, but maybe something 60,000, 80,000 miles.
Is your husband around 40 years old?
A little over that, yes.
Yeah.
Do you sew?
No, I don't.
Do you use cream rinse?
I would have figured you for a sewer.
Why?
Really? Little project. I do little...
Well, I'll explain my logic.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, Pam is obviously conservative when it comes to spending her money.
Yeah.
And she would be the likely candidate to be a seamstress and make her own dresses.
No. Okay.
Do you cut your husband's hair?
You're crazy.
I leave that to Gene. That's Gene's job.
You're getting crazier every day.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but see, I got it now. Of course, your husband is, of course, having a midlife crisis. Has he made any movements toward a BMW?
We're not in disagreement about what to buy. We're both kind of in the Honda Accord, Toyota Camry sort of league here. But what he wants to do is get one that's very low mileage, 30 or 40,000 miles, and then do kind of the leapfrog thing, make that the A car and make the Subaru the B car. And I just don't think I want to keep driving the Subaru as the A car. I like sort of the big station wagon, all-wheel drive.
Oh, this is much more boring than I thought.
Oh, God.
I mean, I was looking for something spicy here.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be, another woman involved.
I mean, is your husband an accountant?
What? No, he's a lawyer.
Oh.
Well,
did I ask you if you were a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm not
and
a lawyer.
You withheld the information. You didn't say, I'm not, but my husband is?
No, I don't think that's withholding. I think she's perfectly within her rights.
Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, she's perfectly within the letter of the law.
Exactly.
But nonetheless, she was a little bit deceptive by not divulging the lawyer link.
Well, no, it's like your wife never tells anyone what you do.
If someone said to my wife, "Are you crazy?" She'd say, "No, but my husband is." I mean, she would be honest about it.
I have to agree that I think your husband's strategy is good, except that if you're you obviously love driving the Camry, the Subaru rather. Why not buy another Subaru?
How old, though? It doesn't matter what they buy. It matters, do you buy one to be an A car or a B car?
Right.
How much driving do you do with the Subaru, the A car?
Not that much, maybe 12,000 miles a year.
And highway, what kind of driving?
Mostly city driving.
Then I have to go with you.
Me?
Yeah, I think the Subaru can still continue to be the A car. And you buy an old heap which you hardly ever will use.
Right.
I'm with you.
Great.
And if the Civic hadn't been wrecked,
yeah, you would have
been content to drive that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We would just continue to drive it.
Just because an accident took place and wrecked the Civic
exactly.
doesn't change the situation in the slightest.
So in the interest of domestic discord, I'm going to go with you too.
Really? So we can...
Yeah. And tell your husband that's how it's going to be, and if he doesn't like it,
tough.
He can lump it.
He can sue you guys.
He can sue us. He's a lawyer.
Good luck, Pam.
And tell him if he hadn't been a lawyer, we may have sided with him. Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's happened again. You've wasted an otherwise perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk.
Really? Have we?
Yes, indeed. Our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion, bongo boy, frogman Berman. Our associate producers are David, the Calves of Belleville Green, and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug, the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our engineer is John Cartman Perotti. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the West Marin, cocoa vin, potato skin, lobster twin, day-old bin, cookie tin, bathtub gin, shark fin, wheat thin, and Vivarin, shovel it in. Is John Bugsy Lawler. Our public opinion pollster is Paul Murky of Murky Research, assisted by statistician Margin O'Vera. Our customer care representative is Haywood Jabuzzoff. Our personal makeup artist is Bud Tugley. Our swimwear designer is C. Big Behinds. Our bowling coach is Menachem Down. Our customer credit officer is Noah Wayne Heldman. Our fact checker from the Mexico City office is C.S. Verdad. Our Russian chauffeur is Peikoff and Dropoff. Guest accommodations are provided by the Horseshoe Road Inn. And the head of our Working Mother Support Group is Erasmus B. Dragon. Our chief counsel from the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe is Hugh Lewis Dewey, known to the still-shivering chest plate. If you think this week's show is less lousy than usual, why not head over to iTunes and write a review? Your reviews will help other listeners find Car Talk or warn them off. Sorry, you can't give negative stars. Now, you can also review the show, subscribe to our weekly podcast, and check out our taste-efficient clothing and best-of collections all over at cartalk.com.
Also this week at cartalk.com, we explain the mysteries of regular maintenance.
What do you mean? Regular maintenance for you is plucking the parking tickets off the windshield and wiping the wet leaves off the front seat.
Yeah, I know. I mean maintenance for other people.
Well, if you've heard of things like brake jobs and coolant flushes, but don't know what they are, whether you need to do them, or whether they're things you can tackle yourself, you'll find all the answers this week at cartalk.com.
Can I do those things myself?
Yeah, right after you successfully find both cheeks in the shower.
Car Talk is a production of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even those skunks turn up their noses whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.